Work in process inventory, or WIP inventory, is one of those terms that might sound a bit intimidating at first, especially if you're not knee-deep in manufacturing or supply chain management. But let me tell you, understanding WIP inventory is crucial for anyone involved in the production process, whether you're a factory manager, a business owner, or just someone curious about how products get made. So let's break it down together. First off, what exactly is WIP inventory? In simple terms, it refers to the goods that are in the middle of being manufactured but aren't quite finished yet. Picture a furniture factory. You walk in and you see a bunch of table frames, chairs with partially finished upholstery, and stacks of wood waiting to be assembled. All of that is WIP inventory. It's the stuff that's in limbo, caught between raw materials and finished products. And believe it or not, managing this inventory effectively can make or break a company's success. Now, let's talk about why WIP inventory is so important. Imagine you're running a bakery. You've got flour, sugar, and eggs ready to go. But if you don't keep track of how many cakes you've got in the oven, you might end up with too many or too few when customers come knocking. In manufacturing, the same principle applies. Efficient management of WIP inventory helps reduce production costs, improve productivity, and maximize profitability. It's about ensuring that the flow of goods through the production process is smooth and efficient. So, how do we calculate the value of WIP inventory? It's not as complicated as it sounds. You simply add up the costs of raw materials, labor, and manufacturing overhead that have been invested in the production process but haven't yet turned into finished goods. For example, let's say you're producing 1,000 widgets. You've spent $2,000 on materials, $3,000 on labor, and $1,000 on overhead. That gives you a total WIP inventory value of $6,000. Simple, right? But here's the kicker. WIP inventory is not just about numbers. It plays a crucial role in the entire supply chain. It helps manufacturers optimize their production processes. By keeping an eye on WIP inventory, companies can identify bottlenecks, those pesky spots in the production line where things slow down. When you know where the holdups are, you can take action to fix them, whether that means allocating more resources or streamlining your processes. This not only speeds up production, but also keeps your customers happy because their orders get fulfilled on time. Let's say you're in the automotive industry, producing cars on an assembly line. You're using a just-in-time inventory system, which means parts arrive only when you need them. If your WIP inventory isn't managed well, you could run into delays, and that means unhappy customers. And nobody wants that, right? Now, let's dive into the benefits of managing WIP inventory effectively. First off, it can significantly reduce production costs. When you manage your WIP inventory well, you can spot inefficiencies in your production process. Maybe you have too much WIP inventory sitting around, which could indicate that your production process isn't as efficient as it could be. By addressing these inefficiencies, you can lower your production costs and make better use of your resources. Next up is productivity. Effective WIP inventory management ensures that resources are allocated efficiently. If you notice that one part of your production line is lagging, you can shift resources to that area to speed things up. It's all about keeping the wheels turning smoothly and making sure that everything flows seamlessly from one stage to the next. And let's not forget about profitability. By managing WIP inventory effectively, you can free up capital that would otherwise be tied up in unfinished goods. This means better cash flow and, ultimately, increased profitability. It's all about working smarter, not harder. But how do you optimize your WIP inventory? Well, it starts with identifying bottlenecks in the production process. You need to know where things are slowing down. Once you've pinpointed those areas, you can balance workloads across your production line. This means ensuring that no single area is overwhelmed while others are sitting idle. Implementing lean manufacturing techniques is another fantastic way to optimize WIP inventory. Lean manufacturing focuses on reducing waste and maximizing efficiency. Techniques like just-in-time inventory management and continuous improvement can help you streamline your processes and reduce the amount of WIP inventory on hand. And let's not underestimate the power of real-time data. In today's world, having access to real-time data can give manufacturers the insights they need to make quick decisions. By monitoring the flow of materials and goods through the production process, you can identify issues as they arise and make adjustments on the fly. Finally, effective supply chain management is crucial. If you can ensure that materials and goods arrive on time and in the right quantities, you'll reduce the amount of WIP inventory you have on hand. This not only improves efficiency, but also helps prevent production delays. In conclusion, understanding and managing work-in-process inventory is critical for any manufacturer who wants to stay competitive. It's about reducing production costs, improving productivity, maximizing profitability, and meeting customer demand. By identifying bottlenecks, balancing workloads, implementing lean techniques, leveraging real-time data, and optimizing supply chain management, you can take your production process to the next level. So, whether you're in the manufacturing industry or just curious about how things get made, remember that WIP inventory is a vital piece of the puzzle. It's all about ensuring that everything runs smoothly from start to finish, creating a seamless flow of products that keeps customers satisfied and businesses thriving. Now, isn't that worth knowing?